find it on here. Okay, I got it. All right, first person here is Stojans for love. Hello. Oh, you manifested me? Stojans for love. All right, if you're currently in a relationship, it's looking good. You got happiness here and you have cause for celebration. If you're not with anyone, you could have an Aquarius or a Pisces coming in. Success comes in around life moving forward, so it's probably new energy if you're not with anyone right now. Hi, Mel. Four elements, general. Four elements, general. Perseverance pays off. Perseverance pays off. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. You may be spending time with an Aries, could be spending time with a Gemini, making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures, a wish comes true. Not bad. Aries sun for the next 24 hours. Negativity moves into the past, and you may be hearing from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Could be spending time with a Libra. May have choices and options around social activity. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Lily, general. Negativity moves into the past, and old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well in both personal and professional relationships. You have money coming in, finances improve. You could be spending time with the Pisces, maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. You could have choices and options that come in around social activity. Not bad. All About Maine, general. All About Maine. Negativity moves into the past. When you listen to your intuition, you may have money coming in. Finances could be improving. You may be having choices and options around social activity, and cause for celebration comes in with the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Cosmic. Do you read Chase as being single? And if so, would he have an interest in me or not? Okay, let's see. I think he is single. Yeah, I get him as like indecisive. Like it just may not be something he's ever really spent much time thinking about. But there could be potential there. Yeah, there could be potential there. Leo sun, love. Leo sun, love. We get the Empress here. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Perseverance pays off and leads you to long-term potential. If you're already with this person, things look good. Not with anyone, you may have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You could have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and romance should be heating up. That's pretty good. Queen Libra, love. When it comes to love, explore your options. It's going to lead you to success. If you're currently with someone, slow and steady wins the race, but things are moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and your luck is changing for the better. Could be with a Cancer, possibly a Gemini, or maybe a Virgo. But exploring your options would lead you to success. And if you're looking for commitment, you could find yourself in a committed relationship over the next couple of months. Cosmic, should I be concerned about Julia saying I gossiped at GS? Nah, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Bacon, love with S Sagittarius, my boyfriend. If you recently had an argument or a disagreement, it should resolve itself and move into the past. Communication is coming in and negativity is moving into the past. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady wins the race. Girly, current energies around love. Okay, let's see. You have new beginnings on the horizon and potential with life moving forward towards greener pastures. With Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And then you could possibly have a Virgo coming in. See what happens. You may have choices and options coming in. Maggie, love for the next 4 weeks. You may have choices and options too. And then slow and steady wins the race. You could have fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have romance heating up, possibly with a Pisces as well. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. And you know what? You're going to be ready for it. Pretty good. Red, why did everything happen the way it did today? All right, it's kind of a broad question. I don't really know what we're talking about. But the cards indicate if you listen to your intuition, things change for the better quickly. Something gets revealed that needs to be dealt with and a wish comes true. Walk away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. And a new journey may begin. Something could get revealed that needs to be dealt with. So I don't know, maybe something did get revealed today. If not, something will get revealed and then it may make sense. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures when you listen to your intuition. Set boundaries. Leo Sun, finances for February. Finances are okay. Empress, bringing in love and money or more of it. Money comes in and you should be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Good news comes in around finances. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relieved. I'm going to the email. Hang on. Oh my God. Okay, I don't think it's going to have a big effect either way. Like, I don't think it's going to have an effect on you or him because, like, I know that, like, being that, like, you know, kids do shit like that. I know Avery does it too. I mean, you're like, where the hell did you get that from? You're not seeing that over here. I know. I don't think it's going to have a big effect on either one of you, especially because of their relationship. Like, I think if he was like an uncle or something like that, it might be different. But I don't think I don't think it's going to affect either one of you much. I don't even know if anything is going to come of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that may just be kind of irrelevant. You know, I mean, to me, it sounds like a big, like to us, it feels like a big deal. But I don't know. The lawyers may be like, it's just a kid being a kid, you know? Yeah. But that's, I don't like that. I don't like he did that. Like, not, I don't think anything bad's going to come of it for you, but I don't like what his intent was. You know, it's like, why did he do that? Yeah, it's just, it's like poor taste. Like, you should have just corrected the situation and moved on, you know? Anyway, I don't think it's going to affect either one of you that much, but yeah, kind of creepy. I don't think he shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents, you know? Bella, finances for the next 2 months. I think you're going to be okay. You have money coming in and you have a wish coming true. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Choices and options around work could lead to success. Things look pretty good. You may have a new opportunity coming in that's bringing in some more money. Not bad. You see, that's the energy that I don't like. It's like he's trying to catch you in something. That's the shit that I don't like. You know, it's like kids will be kids. Like Avery does that. And I'm like, where the hell? Like where do you even get that from? Like, we don't even have TV. I mean, she's got YouTube, but it's not like, you know, like I can't even say, well, I was watching a movie and she saw it. She didn't. Where did it come from? But yeah, I know. And then he's making it something that it's not. Yeah, it's that. Yeah, that's what I don't like about it. And you wonder, like, where these kids get half the shit that they get. Like, I mean, some of the things that Avery says, I'm like, where did you even ever hear that? H2O, why does A keep adding me on social media, even though I've deleted him 3 times? It's an ego thing. So I don't know if he thinks that it's pissing you off, so he's doing it, but he's kind of, it's feeding his ego. Yeah, I don't know what your relationship is with him. I would just ignore him. Debbie, love for this weekend. I don't see all that much happening around love this weekend. If you already have plans, probably nothing is changing. But if you don't have anything planned, I don't see anything coming up this weekend around love. It looks like take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Oh, excuse me. It's like a slow and relaxing weekend. Amber, will I see a love offer from Manny in the future? That could happen. Yeah, that may happen. Things may move forward next month. Lucinda, general for the next 10 days. Lucinda, general for the next 10 days. You may have a wish come true. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel like somebody is overstepping. Sag, time frame on romantic partner coming in. Sag rising. Oh, it could be, I'm going to say it could be maybe early springtime. like maybe late March, early April, and it may be fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Pretty good. Kimon, general for tomorrow. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it, and anxiety eases and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And Black Minnows, when is Ani texting me? Maybe within like the next 3 days or so. It may be quick. May come in quick. Twinkle, time frame of love that will lead to commitment. Could be the month of May. Like anytime from like late April to like the beginning of June time frame. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest it. It could be something that comes in, like falls into your lap quickly. Maybe air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Mads, will there be a future with the guy I like? I need the person's name. And what exactly is it that you're looking for? Like commitment, dating. MR. Oh, said that he's in Seattle with a friend. Is it a woman or a guy friend? I think it's a guy. And it seems like it's like maybe an old friend or somebody that's been around. Oh my goodness, what did I just do? Pallavi, love. Pallavi, you've got a committed relationship here. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Lay down the laws, set boundaries, can make a wish come true, possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But if you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Alpha, when will the half-sibling, what will the half-sibling do once she receives a letter from DN that she needs to return the vehicle and the items that she took from the estate? You were right. The meeting went very well. Oh, good. Excellent. Well, initially, she may be very like rebellious, and like her attitude may be like that. Oh no, I'm not returning anything. But then I think she comes to her senses and she realizes that she can't get out of it, and she's going to have to return everything. She's going to be very upset. Yeah, she's like resistant. Maybe even almost like in denial. But then I don't know if somebody talks her into it, but somehow she brings the stuff back. Susie, T, the Capricorn, and I for next week. You may have communication coming in or picking up. Things look a little slow, or maybe even a little out of balance with the 3 and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. But there should be communication, and you should be planning on seeing one another soon. Macy, can I get a general for the weekend? For the weekend, you have good news coming in. Money comes in, finances improve. That might not be this weekend, but it's coming in. You have a Libra around, Libra, a Cancer. New beginnings on the horizon and choices and options around social activity. Don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Mads, his name is Fred. We're getting to know each other. Okay, let's see. What's the potential around Fred? Oh, things look good. So communications coming in or picking up, leading to cause for celebration around things moving forward. It could be quite successful. Listen to your intuition, express your feelings for the situation, but things move forward slow and steady, on stable ground. There is potential for more to come from this situation. It looks good. It looks good. Yeah, you may find yourself like things fall into place kind of easily around this connection. MR, will O and I be in a relationship in the future? I think you will. Let's see. Yeah. So you have 70% chance, yes, but then you have the star card. So I would say most likely you will be in a relationship in the future. That's very possible. Evie, general for February. General for February. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Money comes in, finances improve. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business is also possible. D for the weekend. You have a wish that comes true. Money comes in, finances improve. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And life could change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and life is moving forward. Lint 88, what are the Virgo's most recent thoughts about me? May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, kind-hearted, caring, somebody who they've got respect for, somebody who is hardworking, confident, independent, a grounded, stable friend. Pretty good. Pretty good. Eric, what will things be like for me at work Saturday? Things look good. You're coming in as feeling focused and grounded. You're able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and good news may come in. Things could be moving forward as well. Bella, will my claim be accepted? I think it's going to get accepted. Yes, most likely. Pozo Kovaya, will DA reach out by the end of this month? I think that can happen. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Ruchi, what's coming in next in love? Exploring your options around love leads to success. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life may move forward with fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Old wounds heal and move into the past. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Slow and steady could win the race, but life's moving forward. Crow's Nest, love for the immediate future. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's been hurtful or negative or dysfunctional needs to move into the past. And then you may have a new beginning with new energy that comes in. I'm going to say maybe this person comes in over the course of the next 6 weeks. And it may be a romance could heat up possibly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Looks like new energy is coming in and life is moving forward. Crow's Nest, general. To have a new journey begin around work, school, or business, and you may find that finances are improving. Perseverance pays off. You may also be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle that could be bringing in more money. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. You may be planning travel. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may also be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Not bad at all. Pretty good. Divine growth. I think a stranger had a message for me, but I accidentally pushed them away because I was shy. Will I get that specific information that I need, or has the ship sailed? Okay, this is like a very vague question. But if you think that some random stranger had something to say to you, and you're asking if you're going to run into this person again to get the message, no, I don't think so. But I don't specifically see anybody trying to get a message to you. But it's hard to read for a stranger because you don't really have any energy to go into. But I don't think so. I don't think you're missing out on anything. Joey. LaCosta is leaving a company I'm working. Will the new company in place of LaCosta, would they hire me? Yeah, like LaCosta is selling the company to somebody else. I think that they're probably going to keep a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it may be like a transition, but I think a lot of people probably would end up staying on. Like if you were missing something, like okay, so like say for example, like I'm just gonna make something up. Like say you went to the grocery store and there was a man at the grocery store who had a job offer for you, but you didn't discuss it with him. So does that mean because you just got what you needed and left, does that mean you'd lose the opportunity? I don't believe so. What I believe will happen is somehow that opportunity presents itself at another point. Like you may go on Indeed and see that there is a job opportunity, and then when you go to the Indeed interview, it's that guy that was at the store that you didn't talk to, like that kind of a thing. Like what's meant for you will never pass you if it's something that's truly destined. Like it's so hard to explain. It's like, okay, we are destined to meet certain people and have certain experiences, but that doesn't mean that those situations can't end. But it could be destined to like I always bring up my friend Amy because we have a bizarre, like it's bizarre, right? Her and I both lived in two different areas when we were 5, up until the time we were 5. Both of us were ice skaters. She skated here, I skated here, not far from one another in the same county. At 5, both of us moved. We stopped skating. We just didn't go to the rink anymore. Our parents didn't enroll us anymore. We moved. She moved here, I moved here. Now, I met her when I was a junior in high school. So one day we're driving down this road and she says to me, she had just moved to where I was. She says, oh, you see that house over there? My parents almost bought that house before they bought the one that we live in now. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. My parents almost bought that house before they bought the house that we live in now. So in other words, it's like her and I were destined to be friends at some point. We just hadn't made the connection, but then we made the connection. Like everything was kind of happening at the same time, but not together. And then no matter whether her parents bought that house or bought this house, we were still destined to cross paths. We still would have went to the same high school. So it's like you can't miss what's coming for you. But it doesn't mean that whatever that is meant to stay forever. Put it that way. Anyhow. Joey, 48-hour reading. You have, if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have old wounds healing and moving into the past. Could be spending time with the Taurus. Could be spending time with the Gemini. New beginnings on the horizon. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Vaishali General. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or run into someone you haven't seen in a while. And then you have take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have good news coming in. Maybe spending time with a Libra, could be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stephanie, financials. Adding a new stream of income can be bringing in more money this year. And then you may be thinking like going back to school, learning a new area of study is possible. Feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business brings in more money and a wish comes true. You should be okay with finances. Joey, will the Bears win against the Rams on Sunday? I think the Bears are going to win. I still can't believe that I'm just now finding out that a ram is a sheep and not a goat. I always thought it was a goat. Meanwhile, it was my school mascot. Touch of love. What is coming up for Rex and myself? There's a little bit of indecision around the situation. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation could be helpful. Communication comes in. But other than that, I don't see all that much happening right now. Or not much is changing. Everything stays the way it is. Which is okay. Things look relatively well functioning. It's an upgraded sheep. And that goat that I thought my friend's neighbor had, I don't think it was a goat now. I think it was a sheep. I mean, I did used to go bah. When I used to sleep over there, we used to hear it bah in the morning. And I was always like, why do they have a goat? Like, people just don't have goats over here in these parts. It's just not something we have. Or one sheep. Is one sheep? Is that, yeah, one sheep is a sheep? Like one deer is a deer, but many deer are also deer? I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, the thing looked like, did you ever see this? This is so funny. When I thought it was a goat, now come to find out it's a ram. Knocks the lady out of the barrel. But it's like, what was she doing in the barrel in the first place? Like, I have so many questions about what was going on in that video. And then I see one video where there's a guy and he's fishing and there's a ram behind him and the guy doesn't see it. And like the ram like backs up, like sees him and backs up and like gets a running start. And it's the backing up that just kills me. It's like, this is going to send this guy flying right into the water. And that's what he did. But for no reason. The guy wasn't bothering him. You ever see those little cows? They're so freaking cute. Those little mini cows. I really want one. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? YP, what is coming up next in love in January and February? Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and then you may have new options coming in that could be bringing in relief. It's like new doors open. If you're not with anyone right now, you may have a wish come true with new energy. That could be an Aquarius coming in. Could also be an Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not too bad. Joey, reading for me and the Taurus. Things look okay around this situation. So you got good communication coming in, and then there's growth, change, and transformation that could make a wish come true. You should be spending time together coming up soon. That brings in cause for celebration, and life moves forward. It looks like a good connection as of right now. Who's snoring over there? I don't know if that's him or her. Somebody. Hi, Davy. What does Tarot want me to know? Life is coming into balance, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You have the world at your feet. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Not bad. Essence for the next 5 months. You have lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relief. Could be spending time with a Leo. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Hi, Samantha. Let me take a look at this calendar. I know Avery's got Monday off, but does she have any other days off? Oh, that was February. I almost got nervous. I saw a week off in February. I was like, it's not a week off this week. Okay, this is the only day off in January. And then the next one will be President's Day week. President's Day week, she'll have the week off for midwinter, whatever you want to call it. Joey, why has Ava Taurus chat been slow? I think she may be a little bit tired. Tired, taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and may have been busy. So may have been busy and now is tired. When the chat gets slow, pull your energy back from it. So like match the energy. If she answers you slow, you answer her back slow until things pick up, which they should pick up tomorrow. Tomorrow or maybe over the weekend. Depression. I realized I have 2 memories of when my mother died. I see myself in different apartments when she died. I'm guessing I flipped into a different timeline. What do you see happening? That could be. That could be. There are such strange things with that. Like, there's such strange things that have happened with that. Like, I remember being in this one yoga studio and reading about Cynthia Lennon dying, and then going back and seeing that I couldn't have been, like, the dates don't align, right? Could let me just look it up. When did she die? Oh, maybe I could have if it was 2015. I don't know. There was something weird that happened to me too with that. And then this is really weird. This is really, I think it might be a timeline thing. So years ago, when my brother was turning 30, my sister-in-law had a party for him. And my dad came up from Florida, and he had been telling us about a family member that recently had made a bad investment or lost a lot of money, and it was a big to-do. Now, my dad was up from Florida. I was talking about it with my brother and my father. I mean, that was when my brother was turning 30. Now, just recently, like a couple of years ago, this family member was talking about this incident, but like it just happened. And my brother was there, and he was like, oh, but that happened a long time ago, right? And he was like, no, this just happened. And like my father and I were like, well, there's no way. And then my father's like, well, maybe he got ripped off twice. But I don't think that that's the case. I think like something happened there. Like, how did we know about that then? And then here it is, like 15 years later or 10 years later or however. I mean, it was, and like it's so clear that we heard this story when we were at this party for my brother when he turned 30. How could we have known? If it didn't happen then, there was no way that we would have known. Anyway, I know it's very weird, right? And I know that like people will say, oh, it's like a false memory, right? You just remember something wrong. I could buy that if it was just me. But me, my brother, and my father are all had the same experience. MR, general around me, and O. Things look pretty good. You have good communication coming in. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward and growth, change, and transformation is possible. The hard work that you put in pays off. And you could be feeling grounded and stable around this situation moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs could be helpful. And there is potential for things to move forward towards a relationship. Yeah, things look pretty good. Rennie may have a love reading. You have happiness coming in around love. If you're already with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you do have a relationship coming in, and it could have long-term potential, and it may be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Not bad. Not bad. Rimmel, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? You have money coming in, finances improving, and you may be spending time with a Gemini. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life moves forward, feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to this month. Could also be spending time with the Sagittarius. Soul child, how is Tay feeling about me? Good. May feel that you're somebody who is kind, caring, sincere, down to earth, hardworking, successful. Bree, what are my boyfriend Joseph B. Aquarius's thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me? May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, grounded and stable. Maybe hopeful that this relationship is going to like move forward to the next level. New beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success. You've got the world at your feet. May feel like it's successful, grounded, stable, and successful, and that there's more to come. It looks pretty good. Depression, yes, in this case, I remembered both times. So I don't think that would be the Mandela effect, which is a whole, yeah, that is a whole other weird thing. That is the Mandela effect I could talk about for hours because I've had such wild experiences. And the funny thing for me is that my experiences have happened like prior to people knowing what the Mandela effect was, which is even more wild. Like I remember, this is crazy. My neighbor Cheryl, I was like 5 and she was older than me. I think she was in 6th grade when I was in kindergarten, but she lived next door and she was very smart and she used to read to me, you know, and she also used to do things like make me tests and teach me things. So I remember like it was yesterday, sitting on the front stoop of her house, and she had the book. Now we know it's the Berenstain Bears, but we called it the Bernstein Bears. I called it the Bernstein Bears. And she was like, no, it's the Bernstein. But it's not even Bernstein, it's Beren. It's Berenstein. Anyway, and I was 5 when that happened. So I had that experience way before other people started having it, which is weird, right? And don't even get me started about the John Lennon book, because that's a whole other thing that I can't explain. And the Ventnor, don't even, like I could talk about this shit for hours. Joey. Ava Taurus has alcohol neuropathy due to all of the depression and abuse that she endured back then. But why did she love me in the first place? Well, she may have felt like the two of you had a strong connection, may have found you to be genuinely a happy person, somebody she could rely on, somebody who was smart and intelligent, somebody who was down to earth, somebody who was kind, caring, and empathetic, a reliable friend. Pretty good. Pretty good. No, it's not Bernstein. It's Berenstain. It's Berenstain. It's Berenstain. Berenstain. It's crazy, right? I'll tell you about Ventnor next. Let me answer these questions. Shireen, is it completely over between me and Brian? Not necessarily. There's communication that's coming in. Blair, quick love reading. Okay, when it comes to love, if you're currently in a relationship, it should be functioning well. If you're not, you have a new journey coming in. And it may be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Life comes into balance. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Yeah, our brains suck with memory. Yeah. But so listen to this one. So, okay, my mom has been dead a very long time, and I was living with her at this time. It was me, my brother, this guy Dave that we worked with, and my boyfriend Tom. We're playing Monopoly. So now I don't know how many times in my life I played Monopoly. My brother and I used to play with my grandparents all the time. Like we were with them several times a week. So we're playing Monopoly, and Dave comes around to the yellow areas, you know, Marvin Gardens, Atlantic, and what we thought was Ventura. Well, he goes, oh, I'm going to buy Ventnor. So me, Tom, and my brother are like, what do you mean Ventnor? It's Ventour. And he's like, no, look at it. It says Ventnor. It says Ventnor. 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 We, for like 20 years, were calling it Ventour. Okay? Maybe none of us realized it. Even my grandparents, my grandmother who loved to read, she didn't notice that we were saying it wrong. No, nobody did. Okay, that's fine. So that was years ago, right? We don't think anything of it. Moneybags73 on his channel. I'm watching, he does Mandela Effect videos. And he says, he goes, I'm outside with my wife. And now he lives in California. And this was just a few years ago that he goes, I'm outside on the deck playing Monopoly with my wife. And she said, she doesn't believe in the Mandela effect. And she says, come here quick. She's like, I think I have a Mandela effect. And he was like, what is it? What is it? And she's like, name the 3 properties. You could check Moneybag73. He'll give you the story. And he says the same thing because I thought it was Ventour. Nope, it clearly says Ventnor. So you mean to tell me I read it wrong, my whole family read it wrong, this guy in California, we all read that wrong for years? It's crazy to me that that happens. Dr. Sony, General. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life begins to move forward. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have a new job or business opportunity coming in that may pay well, and you could be going back to school or learning a new area of study. Anusha, will I receive my check on my late mommy's name for the bank? They said this week, but still no information. I think you're going to receive it. It may be delayed, but I do think you're going to get it. Prussian, I played Monopoly all the time, and it was Ventnor. Then I went to buy and sell over. Oh. See? How come we saw it as Ventour? And then somebody else saw it. They were way off of Ventura. Well, who saw that? Not me. Tiffany, General. Might hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with the Gemini, could be spending time with the Scorpio. Money comes in, finances improve, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back to you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. AM, who's coming towards me in love soon? New beginnings on the horizon. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You could have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have a Sagittarius coming in. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. If you're looking for commitment, you may find commitment relatively soon. Dakota, what things are coming my way soon? Negativity moves into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be spending time with a Leo. You could be feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You may be planning travel. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I've had so many wild Mandela effects. The craziest was that John Lennon book that I don't even know what the hell. I don't even know what to call that. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain some of these things. Oh, excuse me. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Donna's battery's about to die. I hate that. V's intentions towards me quiet so far. Yeah, but they are contemplating reaching out. Indecisive back and forth about reaching out. You're probably going to hear from them at some point soon. Mel, for the weekend. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. That's good news. And then with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Teamwork is favored on whatever it is you're doing this weekend. Cooperation and compromise. Investing time in a side business or a side hustle could be successful. And then you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Not bad. Not bad. Alrighty, I'm going to wrap it up, and I think I'm going to go to bed. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. So she's got ice skating, and then she's got a birthday party to go to. I feel bad. I feel bad that we couldn't give her a birthday party. But I keep saying, I'm like, you know, it's just too much with the ice skating. You know, I'm broke. And, you know, it's like, do you really need to have a party? 5, 6? You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like the money's just better spent ice skating. I mean, it's not like she didn't party all weekend. She just didn't have a party, you know, like with her school friends. But she had plenty of parties. I want to hear that she didn't have a birthday when she's 12. But she may say that. But you know what? It's like, it's just, I can't imagine what these parties cost. Anyway, enough of my complaining. Yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Well, we're going to a birthday party tomorrow at the trampoline place. And then, you know what? We take her frequently to these kids' places. And I'm sure that that other kids don't go as often as we do. Because, you know, she's got she's got her friend Nicholas. We meet him there, and then we'll meet her brother and his wife there sometimes. Like, she's always at these kids' places. And I'm not gonna lie, I think me and Dad have fun at these places too, although we get a little bit beaten up. Now I'm checking out this new place tomorrow. He's like, find out how much it is. I'm like, I will. We'll be there next. But like the space place, that's not the name of it, but it's kind of like decorated like space, and it's a little bit dark with like, it looks like it's got stars, and they have all these wild slides, and it's fun. It's fun. Anyway, I would rather her be doing stuff like that, you know, than like sitting at home, like looking at YouTube. You know, like it's fine, like before she goes to bed, but I don't want her doing that all day. Anyway, we're going to the party tomorrow. I'll be on at some point, maybe in the like early evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow at some point. Have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.